kepada ini dan juga kepada Kak Maydeline sudah meluangkan waktunya untuk bertemu kepada kita semua. Semoga semua peserta di sini dapat mendengarkan dengan baik dan juga menilai dirinya sendiri. Karena pengalaman yang tadi diceritakan oleh Kak Maydeline tentu saja berguna dan bermanfaat untuk kita semua. Terima kasih. Sekian dari saya.
Saja kita masuk ke inti dari acara hari ini, yaitu dari pertama Pak Maydeline. Ada apa-apa? Kemudian kita saling kesempatan. Thank you. Halo ya, kenalin nama aku Maydeline. Biasa dipanggil May. May terserah mau panggil apa. I'm very happy to be here today. Dan mungkin aku sedikit gak expect datang ke sini karena aku sebenarnya ke Jakarta untuk kelas. Tapi yeah, I just thought it will be really fun untuk ketemu saya semua. Dan aku gak merasa aku lebih tua atau apa, just aku udah menjalani proses university application setahun sebelum kalian. Just treat me as your friend, treat me as someone yang kalian bisa ajak ngobrol, not as someone yang kayak lebih tinggi, just like I'm not your teacher. And a bit about me, aku dari Malang, Jawa Timur. Mungkin kalau nggak tahu Malang, tahu Universitas Brawijaya, kayak ya ada beberapa universitas. Aku sekarang kelas 12 dan I'm going to graduate bulan depan. Dan aku ikut OSN Informatika tahun 2022. And then aku ikut OSN Ekonomi tahun 2023. But now I'm focusing di pelatnas Informatika. Dan aku timnas Indonesia untuk berangkat ke EGOI tahun 2024. So, aku masih nunggu decision letter, cuman so far I got into Johns Hopkins University, then I got into Amherst. Jadi that's a little bit about me, and yeah, I'm here. Aku nggak ada prepare anything in particular buat hari ini. Jadi mungkin kalau ada yang nanya boleh langsung aja. Tapi kalau nggak ada yang nanya, I'm just going to give a brief introduction towards kira-kira apa sih yang kalian harus expect untuk 1 tahun ke depan. Jadi timeline itu sebenarnya dimulai dari sekarang sampai Desember. Kenapa? Karena all of your applications sebenarnya udah selesai di Desember itu. Jadi by the end of December, kalian sebenarnya udah nggak ada kerjaan untuk university applications. Jadi kalau misalkan ada yang mau tanya di awal, I'll give a brief explanation and sharing about what I did dari Maret tahun 2023 sampai Desember 2023. Yang mungkin ada yang mau nanya dulu. Terima kasih kepada Maydeline atas hal-halnya. Nah, bagaimana masuk ke dalam sesi tanya jawab? Bagi kalian yang ingin bertanya, boleh. Dan apabila sudah dipanggil, boleh berdiri dan memberikan pertanyaan. Why request? Be less formal than formal. Saya ingin bertanya tentang kemudian teman sudah diskusi sampai di dalam komunitas. Karena kan kita seperti dream university. Jadi sebenarnya mau kalian jelasin a big overview of the university application process dan apa yang kalian bisa ekspektasiin. Jadi kalau aku sendiri membagi application process itu ke 3 hal. Yang pertama academics and statistics. Here we're all talking about your GPA, your report card, nilai segala macam itu ada di sini. Dan SAT, IELTS juga ada di poin 1 ini. Dan aku merasa pertama grade and testing itu kayak benar-benar is non-negotiable, harus bagus. Dan aku sendiri ngerasa kurang puas sebenarnya sama nilai SAT sama nilai IELTS aku. I got 8 for IELTS and 1530 for SAT. For context, kalau kalian search di Google, 1530 buat apply ke Ivy League, kalau ada yang mau, itu tuh cuma di 25th percentile. Which means, kalau ada 100 orang, di ranking yang masuk ke Yale di sana. 25th percentile yang atas, itu berarti ranking 25-nya. Bayangin, kalau misalkan 75th percentile tuh ranking ke-75-nya itu nilainya berapa? Dan kalau misalkan kalian dapat nilai SAT 1530, kebanyakan di Ivy League itu kalian ada di 75th percentile. Ya, jadi dari 100 orang itu ranking bawah. Dan kalau kalian mau be safe untuk apply ke Uni Amerika, harusnya SAT kalian itu di atas middle 50-nya. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian mau ke MIT, I think sekarang middle 50-nya 1550, 1560 ke atas gitu. And like all the Ivy Leagues, kalau kalian talking about SAT-nya doang, itu it's there. Jadi academics and something is totally a thing yang kalian harus fokusin dari awal. Karena ya we all know kalau misalkan kalian mau prepare for SAT atau prepare for IELTS itu nggak yang semalam selesai gitu kan, semalam bisa. Dan fun fact kalau di sini ada yang mau apply ke Brown, ada yang mau Brown. Brown itu punya minimum requirement IELTS tertinggi yang aku pernah lihat, which is 8. Jadi kalau kalian mau ke Brown, 8 itu adalah nilai IELTS minimum yang kalian butuhin untuk boleh apply sebagai international students. Jadi kalau kalian tanya ke aku, kayak from academics and testing aja, berapa sih nilai IELTS dan SAT yang dibutuhin? IELTS itu butuh 8 kan? Karena ya buktinya ada uni yang minta 8 ke atas. And then SAT itu minta 1.500-an. If you were aiming for top years. Dan I know like waktu aku awal nyiapin ini semua, aku merasa kayak, wow, it's so high. Kayak IELTS 8 gitu kan, SAT 1.500. Tapi kayak, honestly speaking, kalau kalian pelatihan dan kalian prepare for it, it's totally reachable. Jadi kayak, kalau kalian tanya dari sekarang nih, Maret apa yang bisa dilakuin, that's one. Which is, kita butuh nilai testing yang bagus. The second one is academics and achievements. Activities and achievements. Jadi activities and achievements ini talks about so many things. Kalau kalian ikut olimpiade, itu included kan achievements. Terus kalau kalian punya passion projects, ada yang belum tahu passion projects. Okay, so if you have passion projects, itu masuk di activities. Any kind of organizations that you're in, even kalau kalian ada di BPS ini kan sebuah activities that you do, it's there. Jadi, talking about activities and achievements adalah hal yang paling gray area buat aku, karena there are so many things that you can do. Dan kalian pernah dengar nggak sih stigma kayak, oh it's better to do Olympiads than to do apa, you know, like ada ranking. Like honestly speaking, I don't really see that. Yang penting adalah kalian pick a thing that you really want to do. Misalkan kalian mau masuk jurusan yang nggak ada olimpiadanya, contohnya kalian mau masuk art gitu. Or music, if any of you want to take it. Again, you can mostly most time, but I'm just showing like an example. Kalau kalian yang masuk music, yeah, you don't have to do like Olympiade matematika for it. Like just do the things that can show how passionate you are with music. Dan seberapa kalian willing untuk try hard for that music. Jadi kayak sebenarnya pentingnya activities sampai achievements itu apa sih? It shows satu consistency. Uni itu mau lihat kayak, kalau aku terima kamu, apakah kamu excited di awal? Atau kamu orang yang akan continuously do good? Kalau kamu terima kamu, kedua, kalau kamu terima kamu, apakah jadi orang yang contribute to my community? Atau kamu kayak, ya mahasiswa kumpul aja, kuliah, pulang, kayak, I don't all communities don't want to do. Karena dia mau uni yang ada di situ punya community yang something, punya organisasi yang jalan, dan selalu contribute ke community di luar dari uni itu sendiri. Karena ketika uni itu bisa membantu daerah sekitarnya, uni itu bisa membantu soal sekitarnya, that's when the uni becomes a good community. That's how the third thing. Kenapa kita butuh activities and achievements? Karena activities and achievements shows bahwa kamu adalah orang yang ingin give back. Kamu orang yang mau contribute to other students. Jadi kayak when we're talking about activities and achievements, there are so many things that's included there yang bisa kamu show through the things that you do. Jadi kebayang ya kayak sebenarnya activities and achievements itu bukan kayak oh aku harus medali internasional gitu kayak well it's a good thing, Kalau kalian go for it, bener-bener go for it. Kayak if you wanna go for Olympiads, if you wanna go for competitions, if you wanna go for MUS, go for it. Tapi I'm just telling you that it's not everything. It shows different sides. The more things you do, the more sides you do. Okay, the more diverse the things that you do, the more you have to offer. Like that means. Tapi what matters most is your focus and how you can show that you're being consistent with what you do. Make an impact. Aku suka banget, aku waktu itu pernah dapat quotes. Dia bilang kayak, do something small but impactful daripada kamu kayak do crazy things, big things, tapi it doesn't actually do anything. Kebayang? It's better for you untuk melakukan hal yang terlihat sepele. Contohnya aja. But you teach to so many students. Mungkin gak so many students. You teach to 20 students. Tapi 20-20-nya medal presiden, contoh ya. Daripada you teach to 1,000 students, tapi kalian ngajarnya cuma sebulan sekali. You know what I mean? Like, you know, impact is there. Impact itu countable. Dan impact itu something yang lebih penting daripada quantity. So, yeah, that's the first one, academics. The second one, activities and achievements. The third one, I like design. And this was the hardest part for me. Karena academics and activities bisa disiapin 4 tahun sebelumnya. You can start from grade 1, you can start from grade 7, you can start from grade 11. But essays, you can't really start before you actually have to. Masalahnya, when you feel like you start, when you feel like you have to write essays. Waktu itu, when I started working in Pasar last January, the January last year, this was what I had in mind. Aku masih punya 12 bulan sebelum aku planning. Is that correct? Deadline ini kapan? Kayak, oh, aku masih punya akhir Desember gitu. I'm so free gitu kan. I can do whatever I want, right? Like I still have 12 months. Essays can't be that long, right? You can't write one essay in like 1 hour, right? So if you have to write 5 essays or you need 5 hours. Let's say that you have 1 day for 1 uni. If you apply to 5 unis, you only need 5 days. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or put your hands up kalau kalian punya mind sendiri. Nah, Oke, kalau kita bikin kayak calculating gitu, 1 S1 paling 200 kata sejam cukup? Bisa kan? Kata dalam perjalanan bisa. Kalau 1 uni butuh 3 sampai 5 esai, jadi kita bikin 3 sampai 5 jam, setuju? Ya, 3 sampai 5 jam kerja dalam sehari bisa kan? Sekolah aja 6 jam. Kalau 5 jam, habis selesai. And then kita apply, kalian mau berapa unit? 5 dan mau 5 kan? Yang lebih dari 5 kan? Oke, kita coba by the research answer. Yang mau 10 kan? Nah, yang di atas 10 kan? Oh, ada. 1 dah. Berarti ya, masih ada 5, 10. Setuju ya? Iya. Cuma 10. Jadi kalau misalkan yang dia 1 hari, kita cuma butuh 5 hari sampai 10 hari. Ya. Berarti 10 hari cuma banyak buat apply semua. That's the thought that I have in mind. Akhirnya aku ikut suatu competition namanya Harvard Essay Competition. Jadi what happened? Aku ikut Harvard Essay Competition pas banget hari Maret, bulan-bulan lalu. And it was fast enough. I was that kayak, yeah, go for it aja. Try it. Feel like you're not lying to this. That's when I knew writing essays was fun. Okay, I'll tell you this story, okay? Ketika aku ikut Harvard Essay Competition, it was my first time actually writing essay. For background information, aku pergi ke international school di Malang, tapi I ended up to drop my A-level courses, and I ended up taking courses. So I didn't have like writing experience that I was lumayan comfortable with. Okay, I didn't have the experience to actually write kayak real essay. The thing that you have to write about creative writing, what the application can do. And it was that moment waktu aku join Harvard Essay Competition. It was so hard. Tahu pilih topik aja udah susah. Aku tanya deh ke kalian. Kalian tahu kan? Kalian Amerika. Kalian dulu namanya essay. Sekarang aku tanya dari sini yang udah tahu di awalnya mau bilang. See, like right, you see the topic itself, udah susah. Aku nyebutnya CAPS, namanya business, dan aku beda sebut CAPS. So CAPS saja, you have to write the entire life story selama 17 tahun dalam 650 kata. Tell me how. Right? Imagine kalau ada orang 26 kali yang tidak aktif. Dan aku mau kalian tulis esai aku dalam 650 kata. Setelah aku baca esai itu, aku harus tahu kamu orangnya. That's how that's caps. Ini mas benar. Berarti kayak 650 kata itu pendek banget. We all agree. 650 kata itu paling A4 paper. Sedikit itu, belum sedikit. Dan esai yang kamu kirim ke ini, yang paling important adalah kamu punya personal statement. Gitu. Karena it's an essay that's really says who you are. Let's say kayak ada yang bilang aku kayak, oh ya udah, aku nggak apply US, it's too hard. Let's move on, let's apply to Asia. Let's apply to Hong Kong deh, misalkan. Jangan Singapura, Hong Kong. To apply to Hong Kong, you must be the right essay, right? You need to write a personal statement to go with your resume. Dan kalau misalkan kalian lihat aku, essay Hong Kong, tulisnya gampang. It is definitely easier than ke Amerika, karena Amerika kan kayak creative writing. Kalau Hong Kong itu lebih kayak academic writing. But still, kalian udah tahu tulis apa di essay Hong Kong kalian. Kalau misalkan kalian ditanyain what major do you want to, why do you want to? Why does it have to be on university? What courses do you want to take? Why that courses? Why this program? Why that program? Why don't you pick other programs? Why don't you just go to school and institute? Those are all questions that you have to answer through your personal statement. Did you when I went through this essay writing season through the Harvard competition that I joined, I realized I had so much things to do. For reference, for one essay, let's say common graph. Aku mulai write my common graph on March. But then aku ganti topik 5 kali. Jadi I wrote one draft, revised. I wrote another draft, revised. I wrote another draft, revised. Awalnya udah mau. But then after it was like, oh, this looks good, this looks like nice. I'm like, oh yeah, it's bagus. The story's there, the flow's there. I was like, this is not what I'm going to talk about. So I just changed another topic. And that's great, okay. Jadi dari March sampai July, kerjaan aku cuma satu, ganti topik SM. And you know how stressful it was. The person who thought that writing essays cuma butuh 5 hari. Went through 4 months of just brainstorming kamu. Kayak you don't believe me. Ada apa lagi? Draft test. I'm giving out a small program to tell others about you. And you can ask your seniors to give the essay to read it. Atau mau di mana? Don't write things. Don't write asal dari mana. Don't write kayak hal yang secara langsung orang tahu dari mana. And then kalian bikin 50 dari sini. Ada when that happens, your essay. When that doesn't happen, your essay. Berarti bilang. Karena kita belajar essay ya itu benar-benar essay kayak orang bisa orang bisa write that exactly. That's why I said that ini gak apa-apa. Misalnya kalian suka berjuang terus semuanya terus gagal. Berapa orang yang gagal? Thousands. Aku ikut OSN, menjelang OSN, it was hard. Berapa orang yang gagal terus? Right? So like to be able to make a topic where it's actually new, and you actually like it, and you're actually doing it, and you're actually like you want to do it, and others can actually copy from you, it's very, very good. That's why it was totally like the hardest part. Then got to what was it hard. It was a really rewarding time for me. Kenapa? Karena I realized that to a certain point of writing essays, it's not about writing essays to uni, but it's about you reflecting on yourself selama 17 tahun ini ngapain aja. It's about you reflecting, looking at the mirror on yourself, what are the values that I actually care about? What are the things that I'm doing well? What are the great things that I actually enjoy? What are the things that I actually remember? What are the activities that really help me? When you start to think about that, think about like, is this major is actually correct, right? When you start to think like, andai kan kalian ketika kalian reflect, satu momen terbahagia aku tuh ketika aku bisa make stuff, like make business things. Terus saya mau ambil saya, starting to wonder gitu, yeah, I can actually take the right picture, right? This comes like you, confident. Jadi ketika kalian, aku mau ambil jurusan one thing I like, but then I don't like talking to others. So I was like amazed gitu, like, yeah, that's a moment where like you can start to question things. Benar mau major dan apakah if this school is the right school for you? Then trust me, thinking about whether the school is a fit for you or not is even more karena ya, lu realize there are things yang gak align, school culture yang kamu gak suka. Like I just talk about this. You won't be able to everybody, but I hate buses. So like, it's a thing. Harvard is my dream school, but for me, Harvard is a totally no-go for undergraduates. Jadi kayak there are things yang kayak di-reflect dari those essays that you write. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian tanya, oh terus kita harus mulai write essays-nya kapan? Now. So what you can do now adalah you gather all of the essay prompts that you have to write. Kalau kalian mau ke US, semua prompt essay itu udah keluar sekarang. So like, ya essay itu ada banyak banget. Dan kalau kalian mau secara general, ada dua types of essay. What applied to me, yang satu itu the one that I talked before, the one that actually tells you about who you are. Kedua itu supplemental essays. Supplemental essays ini baru talk about what you want to do, and then like what major you take, why this you need. That's when they talk supplementals. Tapi di caps, it's totally wrong. Dan kalian kalau mau tahu, my common essay that got me into Johns Hopkins, aku sama sekali nggak ngomongin tentang aku sama sekali nggak ngomongin tentang activities that I do. It's purely about me and my relationship with God. So if you think about it, it's so weird. Like how can me writing something so obscure for you, but it works. It really tells me that resume. Like common personal statement is about who you are, how you think, how you do things. So that's about essence. And now kita talk about like Asia. I'm not applying to Canada because you have all my health. I mean, if you're talking about Asia, it's not as now. I said like US as it's still not long. But okay, it's so abstract, so obscure. I said that Asia essays itu lebih tertata dan lebih academic style. Jadi kalian nggak perlu sebingung itu, but still like essays are essays. You still need to be able to speak through the person. So like that's a like very big overview of like everything that you have to do from now until submitting your applications. I hope that answers.
Kak, ada yang ingin bertanya terkait pernyataan kalau misalnya masuk ke top university kayak MIT itu lebih mudah untuk masuk daripada untuk keluar. Itu kira-kira gimana?
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Jadi ini salah satu pertanyaan yang aku mau jawab benar-benar personal experience, dan aku sampai sekarang masih mesmerized with this. Jadi aku BM3 reguler. Dan BIM 3 reguler itu ada kesempatan kayak BIM 3S juga. Cuma waktu grup aku pergi, aku nggak ada teman-teman BIM TS. Jadi aku ikut summer program ke Chicago, University of Chicago. And aku mulai melihat betapa kerennya proses application ke US universities that actually works. Jadi yang terjadi adalah there was a group pergi ke Chicago, which is the group that I go. There was another group yang pergi ke Northwestern. Jadi Chicago and Northwestern itu tuh bener-bener cuma kayak kalian ke suatu kota, kalian ke bawah itu Chicago, kalian ke atas itu Northwestern. Bisa imagine. Jadi kayak we meet. Dan about bisa masuk atau enggak, somehow from the essays that you write, from the grades that you turn in, from the essays that you turn in, from the IELTS, from all the things that you do yang kalian propose ke uni dan kalian bisa masuk gitu ya. If you get it, they actually udah calculate that you can survive. You will only get it if you can survive there. You will only get it if you belong. Kenapa? Karena the type of students who went to Chicago and went to Northwestern was totally different. And it's so true. Kenapa? Aku mau ambil jurusan computer science. But personally, I love music and art. Then you will not survive in Chicago unless you love art or you love philosophy. It's a thing. Karena segala hal yang kalian belajar di Chicago will be related to art or philosophy, even if you study computer science. Sedangkan di Northwestern, it's not like that. Jadi anak-anak yang pergi ke Chicago are people who actually love history, who love philosophy, who love art, you know. The ones who go to Northwestern are the more modern kids who love like cutting edge technology, you know, just like TikTok, you know, like all those languages. Jadi kayak the statement kalau bisa masuk nggak bisa keluar, I don't think it's true. It's more of like ketika kalian udah masuk, memang it's not going to be easy. I do believe that college is not supposed to be easy, because if it's easy, then you're not maximizing what you can do in college, right? And then like kalau misalkan susah keluar, yeah, I mean graduating is hard, even graduating hard, high school is hard sometimes. So just like selama kalian try your best to like lulus, yeah, I think you'll be able to. Like it's not going to be easy. I'm not saying that college is going to be easy, but me myself juga belum college, so like I do think it's going to be hard, but that is going to be a rewarding process to be able to go through all those times and become someone that's actually better by the end. And even if kalian BIM, so kalian harus lulus dalam 4 tahun. So like it's not a question whether untuk misalnya bisa harus lulus. That's how can I pass it? That's more of a yeah, that's my takeaway for that specific question. Ada lagi yang mau nulis?
Nah, tidak ada lagi yang fokusnya, kita akan maka saya jadi karena ya sih udah melewati semua proses ini, kira-kira kayak ada tips and trick gitu nggak?
Tips and trick in general.
Yeah, in general like SAT, IELTS.
Start as early as possible. I know this sounds toxic. There is no such thing as like kalian kalau di sekolah pasti ada yang bilang kayak sekelas 11, main kamu udah susah-susah apply uni gitu kan. Nah aku balik ke mereka, aku sudah keterima uni, kenapa kamu susah-susah UTBK? Like, here's the thing, our timeline is different from others. Jadi kayak, if I have tips for you guys, start as early as possible. If only I started my application very early, I might get a better score. But now it's not an option for me, karena waktu itu aku mau belajar ke sini selama 2 bulan. Jadi kayak, if I regret it now, there's no use of it. Dan kayak, start as early as possible, termasuk essay dan activities.
kayak all the things that you do now, kalian kayak harus mikir kan, should I do this, should I do that, should I take this, should I take that? Don't think about it, just think. I don't, like, beneran deh kayak, kalau kalian mikir, tapi kan aku masih nggak tahu mau nulis essay tentang apa, ya kalau kalian nggak bikin sekarang, kalian juga tetap nggak akan tahu sampai nanti kalian disuruh submit. Asking to say yes. Like for real, what happened to me in Austin? Oh, aku sama Austin sempat ngerjain sama mention essay banget. What happened? Essay itu gak akan ketemu dia, ya I wish you were. It's so hard, bener-bener susah banget. Essay itu bisa se-obscure dan se-aneh apa kan buka U Chicago essay prompts. Yang nanya waktu di salah satu tahun, jadi U Chicago itu tiap tahun essay-nya promptnya berubah. There was one year di mana pertanyaannya adalah define X. Define X. Coba deh, aku mau dapat jawaban dari kalian. Define X. Dia mau jawab. Kalau nggak ada, aku pilih define X. Okay, let's try. This the one you like. Define X for you. What is that?
X is the 24th alphabet. And it's very common in algebra.
Thank you. Okay. Any other answer for what is X?
For me, X is the symbol for treasure, but they usually hide the treasure.
See, the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
They usually have this map and like there's maps. So good. Love it. Another one. Any other answer? No answer.
Usama says that X is something that we must find through the clues we have.
Okay, so X is that's basically algebra. You're trying to be the person to formalize this sentence. Any other answer? Okay. Let me tell you. Waktu aku one of the senior tentang the X that you learned. And this changed my whole perspective about universe, and I hope it gives you an insight. Jadi, I'm not the senior. Dia kena tahun di mana SFOB adalah di finance. Terus dia cerita his di finance. Jadi, di finance as the road intersection that changed his life. Imagine X. Terus kan kayak mikir kan peninjau gitu kayak X is a road intersection dan ya dia lihat ekspresi aku ini sadar ya. Gak paham deh, aku ngomong apa gitu. Terus dia kayak, okay, imagine you take a drone, terus ada perempatan. What is it berubah? It looks like an X, kan? It is an X. Jadi dia cerita di saya itu tentang the X. Yes, aku lupa the exact thing that he did. And I think it's personal to him, I don't want to share like this close to both of me. Tapi dia cerita kayak X is the intersection where he did something for others. I don't know, maybe he had like basically the intersection that changed his perspective towards. And I was like, oh, so creative. Like your brain screams creative without kayak kamu gak perlu bilang ya, saya kayak I'm a creative person. Like you don't have to say that. Just by seeing how the person says that X is an intersection, or like road intersection, that already explains to me how smart and how creative this person is. You know what is that? Kalian bisa lihat kan bedanya. I'm a creative person. How do I know? Is that true? Think about it like action. This person is smart. Like, you just stop that. Okay, this person is actually smart. Jadi kayak when I understand, I realized that I need to start writing my essays now. Like it's not, it's like I won't be able untuk dapetin topik essay sebagus itu unless aku brainstorm. Right? And brainstorming is not a passive thing. Brainstorming itu perlu kalian. untuk kalian write. And kayak tips and tricks, there is this one website called Always Essay Guide. Always Essay Guide. So mereka punya beberapa activities yang I think really good. Kayak dia punya activities where you have to list 20 barang yang paling berarti di hidup kalian. Terus dia juga punya activities yang pilih 5 karakteristik yang kalian merasa paling penting from you. And from this things, kalian bisa mulai kayak start kayak for everything yang kamu tulis sangat barang yang berharga untuk kamu, itu barang udah jadi investment. Right, dan kayak kalian beneran ya kalian kayak I think there are so many things online kayak resources online yang kalian bisa refer to if you want to start writing essays. You just have to find it. But it's like when I was yeah, if I try to go through it one by one, there are still more. Then kalian bisa open YouTube and they will have more. Jadi kayak salah apa sih itu sih tips. Start as early as possible. Dan kayak don't limit yourself ke cuma 10 kali atau 2 kali kayak karena aku lagi prepare SAT, masa aku sambil nulis esai, karena aku lagi fokus IELTS, masa aku nulis esai gitu. That's what I did. I have to admit. Aku bilang aku mau fokus kelas kan. Dan yeah, I still realize aku nggak bisa terjadi. Kayak kalian boleh fokus on everything that you want to do. But you cannot keep on postponing stuff until you're not really on them, right? Because like you're saying that aku sibuk A, sibuk B, you'll always be sibuk. Even kalau kalian nggak sibuk ngapa-ngapain, dan kalian bilang aku sibuk sekolah itu pasti sibuk. Ayo tugas sekolah can be very banyak. So like kalau alasannya karena sibuk, you're going to only regret it later. Kalian sudah mendekati bulan-bulan like college. Apalagi buat kalian yang mau apply early, continue doing this. So like start now. Whatever it is, you know what it is. You know you need CD, you need IELTS, you need essays, you need achievements. Do all of it from now. Plan things out. And like, aku percaya kalau misalkan kalian nggak bisa melakukan sesuatu karena kalian bilang nggak ada waktu, it's not because you don't have the time and you don't need. You will always have to. You dan aku mau bilang jangan burn out throughout the process karena ketika kalian burn out imagine untuk apa ya untuk balik dari state burn out ke state productive it takes weeks karena those weeks you can use it for all the other stuff that you do. Jadi ketika kalian burn out just because kalian cramming for 1 week and then kalian burn out for a month, that's not wise. Jadi kayak don't cram 5 weeks.
So what made you feel that the last one is really something that helps you?
It's not something yang bisa dijawab. Like I can't say to you, here do I mean. You will know it. You will know it. If you don't believe me, ask all of your siblings. And they will say that at one point they know that this essay is the right. Because it just tells a lot of you. It's something that you feel right from school, and it has everything that you want to. But to be able to have that level like of essay, it's not an essay yang kalian draft sekali. No. I think my personal statement was revised 20 times. I'm pretty sure that's the minimum number. Like I'm pretty sure. So what I did was like I did it every single day. Every single day from 6 p.m. till I go to sleep. I did my essays. So I spent 4 months. 4 months every day writing essays from 6 p.m. Like, yeah, almost 6 p.m. to 2. That's how much time it takes. So if I have to calculate it, I would say I spend 5 times 30, 150 times 600 hours. 600 hours. And I'm actually confident that I spent at least 600. I can confidently say that. I spent more. Just like, like it takes way more time. I said in the beginning, like, cuma butuh 10 jam. It takes me 600. 60 times. So you will know, but you have to learn.
Oke, karena udah siap dan
So previously you said that Chicago have kind of have technology students, so people develop art and history can survive in Chicago. So the question is, how do you know what kind of personality that can survive in the one university?
Buy your own. That's the challenge. That's why you have to search. Like, okay, I cannot apply to Princeton. I'm not the type of person, and I'm not the type of person that Princeton is looking for. Why? Because I search online and I watch videos of Princeton students, and I realize how much they love their academic life in their field, but ignoring all the other stuff outside of their field. It's actually a thing. You don't believe me? It's a thing. And how do you know this stuff? You have to search for it. Like, there's a lot of ways. You can talk to alumni who went to the school. You can talk to people who come from a nearby school. This is actually an interesting thing. If you want to go to Harvard, ask MIT students. If you want to go to MIT, ask Harvard students. If you want to go to Harvard, ask Yale students. If you want to go to Yale, ask Harvard. Because here's the thing. What they hate the most about that school can be the thing that you love the most about school. For example, I know Harvard student says that Yale students are boring because Yale students love art too much, but I love art, right? So what's the matter? That's the thing that I love movies. So I know this is contradictory, but like, if you're unsure about the university that you want to go to, first ask the alumni that goes to the university, and ask the alumni of the rival ones. If you want to go to U Chicago or Northwestern students, you want to go to Northwestern Arts students. If you want to go to UC Berkeley, ask UCLA students. You want to go to UCLA, ask UC Berkeley students. You'll get more insight. Because people like to talk about the bad stuff of others, but not really the stuff of others. So like, yeah, if you want to know the bad stuff of a university, find a thriveful university and ask the student with them. You will actually get them. Tapi ya kayak I know terlalu banyak hal yang mengefek dan kamu gak bisa kayak solely judge a school based on one element of it. Jadi kayak you can start from the basic stuff. Does this uni have the major that you want to take? Because sometimes unis don't have a major that you want to take. And then does this uni punya slot yang bagus di major that you want to take? You can start from there. Tapi balik lagi kayak talking about uni rankings are overrated. Jadi kayak kalau kalian buka QS, kalian buka US News, and they say like, oh, US universities are way better than Asian. Nothing is true, right? Even if you ask me, mending ke UI atau ke Harvard? Well, it's tergantung dia dulu. Kalau misalkan kamu mungkin mau sekali pas dokteran Harvard. And like, okay, misalkan yang lebih yang better UI or like, kamu mau ke luar Indonesia, sama di Harvard, right? You go to UI and Oxford, you can meet alumni there, you build connections. So at a certain point, when you search for universities, you're not only thinking about you, you're not only like asking you what you want to take, what major in specific of programs that you want to take, or are you going to be a good fit of the school, but also thinking, am I going to survive here? Am I actually going to enjoy my time here? If I try to aim for like US college, but I'm not actually into US thing, then why would I apply to US? And like not every one of us have to go to find these. Why? Just why? Which is like ask yourself why. But if at the end of the day, kalian masih mau like these, at the end of the day, you still want to go for like, those very, very top school, then you have a strong reason of why. And it will help you, I think, in my opinion, like, it gives me clarity about what I want to do in college. So a good fit or not, it's subjective, but you can always try to revamp unis yang ada.
Do you have any other recommendations other than the website that just gives us to start our study session like books already?
Docs.google.com. Open Google Docs. I mean, like, okay, you all know it, where you can find good resources. You can open YouTube, and then you can start reading the essays from people who got admitted to the university. Right? That's the only thing. And like the number of videos out there that shows you the essay that got someone into Stanford, the essay that got someone into MIT. It's all out there. You just have to read. You just have to listen, right? And like resources, there are not much you can do, but actually doing well in titles that SAT is going to help you write your essays. The reason for that is clear. Well, if you don't know how to put your thoughts into words, how can you write good essays? And basically, IELTS itu IELTS writing itu asks you to write something about a specific topic. Jadi kalian udah punya topiknya, kalian udah topiknya, kerja di write. Right? So like practicing IELTS and SAT is going to help you write better essays, both grammatically and continuous. That's my take. Like I don't know. Like there may be lots of websites that I'm sorry for you. I've never really used them, so that's why I'm. That's the only thing that I use. That's knowledge I got during the first month. Yeah. June, July. Yeah, June, July. I think I go to that website. But then after that, the only website that I open is Google Docs. And okay, just for like information. I have this 650 word essay that got 60 comments. You know how stressful that was for me? Okay, so imagine that's one for every line, for every single line. Imagine writing an essay, and you get a roast, every single sentence in row. So that's the feeling that I got. Like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's like, this is so hard. But it's a process that you have to go through to be able to write things. Because like when you're counseling comments, they're not trying to make you feel bad or trying to make you feel like, like disvaluing your value, but they're trying to bring you to another different level of storytelling that can tell more about yourself. Because they know, like, think of it like this. Every comment that you get is a room for improvement. So every result is you upgrading your essay to another level. That's how I view those comments during my university application. So if you don't write your essay now, you will get less comment, right? You will get less revisions. Well, if you write it now, you can bring that essay into levels much higher than it is now. So like that's the ideal how you should think about writing essays, in my opinion. Think of it as like a rally. The longer you run, the better you are. So if you have more time to run, we'll run. Like why do you have to think whether I should run or not now? Eventually, there are only two outcomes. If you write an essay, it's good, you get a good essay. if it's bad, you know what's wrong with your essay, so you don't make the same mistake. Win-win solution, right? So yeah, just write your essay. That's all. So kita udah benar-benar lagi, kita sesi hari ini karena ya juga bisa jalan. Jadi mulai mau terima kasih banyak kepada kalian di sini. Terima kasih untuk sharing pengalaman, sharing ilmu di tempat. Teman-teman semua, kiranya apa yang disampaikan oleh kita ini bisa kita aplikasikan dalam kehidupan kita, kita lihat terus ilmu yang besar. Kami juga mengucapkan terima kasih pada Profesor telah menyempatkan waktunya. Tidak ada yang mau disampaikan. I just want to say thank you. I don't know if what I said will be helpful or not. Just like I'm very happy to be here and kayak just enjoy the process. Kayak it's a process yang sangat berat, tapi it's a very rewarding process. Jadi kayak kalau kalian merasa capek, you have to try. Like you have to try to run. So like it's not always easy, but just like try your best and you'll do well. Yeah.
Halo guys.
First, I realized